listen to whatever music I wanted to on the radio and just drive around. And that was freedom. Until I had to start paying. 1988 Ford Escort. I don't know if you guys remember Ford Escort. They don't make those anymore. There's a reason why. Little rust trim on the side, yeah? And the engine would rattle, but it was okay. It didn't. I was like, wow, this is freedom, right? Got to buy whatever I want until the bills came, and I had to pay the credit cards. Again, I realized that there was a price for that freedom. But growing up, one thing that I didn't associate freedom with until more recently was the Sabbath. To me, when I grew up, the Sabbath was like a day where I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. There were birthday parties. My parents said, no, we're going to church. And so I felt like the Sabbath was a burden. But it wasn't until I had a real job, I had real responsibilities, real life's burdens, that I've come to realize what a blessing the Sabbath is. And I look forward to it every week. And it's all the more special to be here to celebrate it together with you. So, again, as I stated, it's fitting today that on this Sabbath, our country's celebrating 250 years. And I come to think 250 years, it's a long time, but it's not really that long. I mean, I'll be 50 soon, so I've been alive for about 20% of our country's existence. Some of you a little bit longer, not that much longer, just a little bit longer, right? So we have a relatively young country. But you realize, you hear the saying that freedom is not free. And I think we realize that with all the wars that are going on in this world today. And especially now as we have the freedom to worship here. So the Anglican Church and the Catholic Church in France, and there was real persecution for those who did not conform to the Puritans. We heard about the Pilgrims, the Quakers, the French Protestants, called the Huguenots, the Amish, the Mennonites, the Catholics that were in England. They were persecuted. And so, and many others came to this country to find freedom to worship. And 250 years ago, the Declaration of Independence was signed. And that's really what we are celebrating, the signing of the Declaration of Independence. But that declaration did not guarantee and bring things. When they arrived at Trenton, no one was expecting them. And they easily overtook Trenton, and they captured over 1,000 enemy soldiers, and not one of the Continental Army soldiers' lives were lost. And so this was a turning point in the war. It gave renewed hope. It gave morale that they needed. And after this victory, George Washington